months ago, I was almost out of the Hibiscus Berry Tea that I used to purchase from Rishi. I went online to order it. The price has now increased to over $50 for the 1 pound bag that I used to buy. I decided it was time that I tried to make my own. So I did, and I liked it even better. What I did is I looked on the ingredients list and I tried to replicate the ingredients that was in the tea. Typically, the first ingredient is the highest volume, and then it goes on down from there. I didn't use a recipe last time, but I plan to measure everything out today. This way I can post a recipe down below so that you can give it a try. I did add one ingredient that you don't have to add, and the ingredient that I added was lady's mantle, and this has many women's health benefits. I am not a medical expert. Most of these ingredients have many health benefits, and I would say most of them are high in vitamin C. Elderberry is one that is very good in the winter to help you fight colds. The only ingredient that I don't have that they called for was a natural mango flavor. I'm not fond of using any natural flavorings. Even if a tea is labeled organic, there's a certain amount of chemicals that they are still allowed to put in. And if you see natural flavorings, I typically shy away from that, although I was drinking the tea. But I will feel better making my own. I know exactly what's in it. So I'm going to grab a bowl. So I have a clear container here so that you can see as I put the ingredients in. And you can put any herbs you want in this. If you love the flavor of it, go for it. One other ingredient they have in it is natural blueberry flavor. And again, I am very cautious when it comes to natural flavors. So instead of natural blueberry flavor, what I'm going to use is freeze-dried blueberries. I freeze-dried these the other day. I chopped them up in the food processor. I didn't pulverize them too much to where they were too fine. But the thing with freeze-drying blueberries is you either have to pick them with a needle or cut them in half or something, because the skin on the blueberry will keep the insides of the blueberry from drying. So they always recommend piercing or cutting blueberries ahead of time. The first ingredient that they have listed on the label is rose hips. These ones are ground rose hips, and I really think that that's probably the best for tea. It will extract a lot easier. So I'll put 1/4 cup in the bowl. The next ingredient is hibiscus flowers. I purchased many of these ingredients on Amazon, with the exception of the apples. These apples are dehydrated, and I'll just chop these up myself. So that was one thing I didn't have to buy. And the blueberries that I just freeze-dried, I did not have to buy them. And the rest of these at some point or another I purchased on Amazon. So let's add our hibiscus flowers. I think I'm going to do 1/2 cup of these. With the rose hips being so small, to bulk it up a bit, I think I'm going to add 1/2 cup of the hibiscus petals. The next ingredient is organic currants. I am putting 1/4 cup of the organic currants in here. The next ingredient on the list is organic apples. So I'll crush up about 1/4 cup of these. I realize that I'm putting equal amounts in so far, except for the hibiscus flowers. If it was an ingredient that I thought would overpower, I would put less of, but apples have a nice natural sweetener to them, and I don't put sugar in my tea. So I want to have just as much of this ingredient as I did the others. And these I'll just break up. If I was doing a bigger batch of this, I would probably put them in a bowl and take a chopper to them or something to save a little time. I'll break these up just a little bit more. What I might do is either dehydrate or freeze dry some apples already chopped small. That would be perfect. Elderberry is the next ingredient. I'll add 1/4 cup of elderberries. It'll be perfect for this time of year when people are so sick in our area. And natural blueberry flavor is next. I think I'll put about 1/8 cup. I'll put some in here and mash them in the cup. The thing with freeze-dried fruit is it mashes really easy. It's almost like a powder. And blueberries have so many antioxidants that this makes a perfect addition to this tea. We're getting a lot of red in there. The orange essential oil is next. I think I'm just going to put 1/4 teaspoon of the orange oil. I just don't want to get too much in there. I can always add more if I see that it needs it. The oil I got was the Now brand, 100% pure orange. So other than the mango flavor that we don't have, we have everything in here. But I'm going to add some lemon balm. You can add other herbs in here. Just keep in mind that some herbs will alter the flavor of your tea. So try to go with things that you like the flavor of. I won't add a lot of this lady's mantle, but I want to add some. It's good for women's health. I didn't measure that because I won't put that in the recipe because it's not part of the Rishi Hibiscus Berry Tea. I'll get this stirred up. The nice thing with adding the lady's mantle is it adds a little bit of green. You could put some mint leaves, or actually you could put raspberry leaves in here too. Raspberry leaves also are a good thing for women's health. Look at how pretty that is. I'm excited to get some tea made out of this. Okay, we warmed our water up to 200 degrees. The recipe calls for 1.5 tablespoons of the tea mixture in a 12-ounce glass of hot water. I make my tea for iced tea. Today I'll drink some of it warm so we can see what it tastes like. Because I do 1/2 gallon when I make it, I'm going to use 1/2 cup of this tea mixture. I love this little tea kettle. First one I bought broke and I loved it so much that I went and bought another one. And since then we've been a lot more careful with it because it is very fragile. I purchased this on Amazon. So I'll pour over my 200-degree water over top of it. And after I get done pouring the water over top of this, we'll let it set for 5 minutes. That's the directions on the Rishi bag. It smells so good. I'm really looking forward to trying many tea recipes. I think a peach green tea would be really good. So we'll put the lid on this and let it steep for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's give this a try. I'll just pour a little in here because I want to turn the rest of it into iced tea. Let's see how it tastes. It's really good. I'm not a big fan of hot tea, but I can tell that I will love it once it's iced. I think it'd be great if you give this a try. If you do give it a try, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. And if you try other herbs or other flavors in this, let me know what you think of that. I would love to try other ways of doing this, but I think this will be a recipe that I will use for many years to come. I hope you enjoyed making tea together. Have a great day. Bye for now.